think the most important applause must be given to all of you in this room right now, okay? So once again, good afternoon, my ST brothers and sisters. Can I feel your energy? I think we have one of the most eventful 3 days, 2 nights, am I right? Yes. And of course, you know, we have heard many stories, many dreams coming true, all right? But before I would like to use this opportunity, all right, to thank all the unsung heroes behind the scene, all right? I just want to clarify that today, in the last 3 days, 2 nights, a majority of us are not professional, all right, except for Ichiro and Dawn. They are professional international dancer, all right? All of us, you know, we were never event crew, we were never speakers to begin with. Nothing that you see, you know, everything that you see is heartfelt sharing, all right? So I think we should give everybody a big round of applause. And I really want to take this chance to thank some of the unsung heroes behind the scene, all right, because sometimes you get one and only chance, right? So I think first of all, I'd like to borrow your applause to thank Mr. Chua, all right? Yes, all right, for his leadership, his dedication in the last 25 years for ST, and also importantly, he is the mastermind of this 3 days, 2 night convention. What kind of applause do we give to our brother, Mr. Chua? Thank you so much. ST, love you, Chua. All right, and I also want to thank Gavin. Everything that you see aesthetically, all right, came from Gavin. And we know that why ST convention is always so beautiful, because Gavin always have the best taste in everything. Thank you, Gavin. All right, and of course, Gongsun and many leaders. And you know, some of the crew were telling me that actually in this convention, every day they clock 20,000 steps in this convention hall. All right. Many of them have no more sensation in their legs, all right, because the legs don't belong to them anymore, all right? And they all do it out of dedication, out of love for everybody, all right? And these are all labor of love. All right, and I especially want to thank a department that's always hidden somewhere. Nobody ever take notice of them. They are none other than our IT department seated right at the top. And you know, I'm sure we are all inspired in these 3 days tonight, right? Our dreams are reborn. Our hearts are reawakened, right? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. Do you know, no matter how many times you speak on the stage, there's always butterflies in my stomach. No matter how many times, all right? You know, some of us, we came into this room, we feel excited, all right? Some of us, maybe we feel a little bit unsure, a little bit doubtful, whether can I really make it in this business. All right, but I believe that in this 3 days, there must be a little voice in your heart that is whispering to you that you're meant for more and you deserve more. Am I right? Yes. Yes or no? Yes. If they can do it, I can do it too. Yes or no? Yes. And today, I just want to speak to that leader in you. Because you are leading your family, you represent your family to be here. You left them home to come here to seek for a better life for them. Yes or no? Yes. I only hear Mr. Chua say yes. He's always my best buddy in this journey, okay? All right? And I want to speak to the warrior in you. Right? My message for you before you leave home is to be daring, be brave, and just to be you. Honestly, when we first started the journey, there are maybe the number of people in the room is less than the first row If you ask us, the pioneers that started this business, you know what do we have? I think we have nothing except for courage. Except for courage. I'm sure that as we step out of this room, as we started to venture on the business, all right, we will face fear and rejection. It's inevitable, all right? It's always part of the journey to success, like what the COE mentioned last night. You know, sometimes we face the biggest objection from our family, yes or no? From families, and sometimes they don't understand us, even though we are doing the business for them, all right? And we have friends who doubted us. Is it painful? But you know what? You can use the pain as a strength, all right? And we have prospects who say no, all right? Over here, I just want to share this very important picture. This three very significant rejection. I think one of the most rejection ever, definitely I'm one of them, all right? And these three are the first three very memorable rejections I get in this journey, all right? So as you can see the picture on the right is my first BR, all right? Before I ever get a chance to celebrate her BR, she quit, or the word is quitted the business, all right? So, you know, it was really not easy to create a BR. And as I turned around, she decided to call it quits. And of course, in the middle, we have our Fun Sim. All right, she's my first TRA customer. Anyone born in the TRA era? You're all new babies. All right, and she was my best testimonial. If you Google her testimonial, you can still find her in her bikini photo. All right, she slimmed down so well. But she outrightly rejected me. She said, no, this business is not for me. I would like to climb the corporate ladder. All right? And then, of course, on the extreme left, you have our COE Phyllis, who is also here in this room. Don't clap first, because she also rejected me. I remember she was my first life pack ARO customer. All right, and I think in less than 3 months, she said, oh, I think there's too many life packs due. And she decided to terminate her ARO, all right? But I just want to tell you one thing. You know, as I faced all this rejection, you know, from my friends, even from my most beloved mom, you know, I honestly, I was crying, you know. I was crying and I was tearing. Why is it so hard? You know, all I had was good intention for them. And as I was crying my heart out, you know, I laughed my heart out. I also cried my heart out. All right? And I hear a little whisper from God. And He was telling me that I'm building you and not just your business. Really. And like what Mr. Yap mentioned last night, you know, the 50 rejection he get, they are not rejecting you, all right? As a matter of fact, they are just not ready for change. They are not ready for change. Because many, many years later, all of them became my COE and my executive brand director. So today, we want to rephrase the word rejection. What does rejection mean? Rejection means redirection, all right? So, you know, God is redirecting us to the right people at the right season, at the right timing, all right? Because of all this rejection I get in the Singapore market, so I went to JB, which is one crossway away. And that's where I found Mr. Yap and Mr. Chua, who became my COE3. I think we should give a very big round of applause to Mr. Yap. You know, in my 25 years of knowing him, I never hear him speak so many words. He's a man of very few words. As you can see, he looked quite stern, right? Stern is a nicer word, fierce is a more correct word. So I was 25. I remember in my second month in the business, I went to his home, like he said. I asked him to sit nearer. What did he say? He said no. All right? And after I talk, he still said he don't understand. Oh my goodness. But the truth to be told is, I was second month in the business, so I also don't really know what I was talking about. Alright, so my advice to the new friends who are here today, if you don't know, the key is anyhow say. 不会讲，敢讲，对不对？Alright, and I still remember, although they become COE3, but the journey was filled with rejection. I still recall, you know, when Mr. Yap, he says, people in this business is always trying to sell them things, right? So when he know that I'm coming in to speak to them, you know what he tell Mr. Chua? Don't pick up Lilian's call. That's why today he's very sweet to me. Alright, because he has rejected me pretty harshly last time. Alright, so rejection is a redirection. Rejection is a redirection. And I just want to share with you, it doesn't define you. Sometimes we feel that, oh, we have so many rejections, maybe we are not good enough. I don't know enough, right? It's not true, it doesn't define you, alright? Honestly, all the front leaders, they have the most, alright? But every rejection refine you. Really. It shows that you're more hardworking. You're more hardworking. And you're more sharpened. And you're more refined. Isn't it true? Every rejection is actually an experience. And God has the best timing. So when they all came back, they are all more ready. So, you know, so rejection, is it a good thing? Yes. It is a good thing. Alright? So, and in fact, how do I progress from here? What should I do next? How do I brave the journey the moment I step out of this room? Alright? In fact, what is the best motivation? What is the best motivation? Love is the best motivation. Honestly, I started New Skin at 25. In 6 months' time, I'm 50. Okay, I dedicated my life to ST, and it's the best decision ever. Alright, so I started New Skin when I'm 25. I don't have money, really. I even had a hard time buying the starter pack. Alright, and obviously, I have not much network. Alright, no experience. And in those days, can you imagine you're doing New Skin now with no WhatsApp, no Facebook, no Instagram? Can you imagine those days? Those prehistoric days? But what do I have those days? Was a very deep love for my mom. Alright? I'm sure many of you have heard my story. I came from a single parent family. She's not educated. She did 3 jobs to raise me and my brother up. Alright? So what I had was a very deep love for her and a very faithful promise that I will give her the best life. And you know something? Love never give up. Love always wins. So when you love deeply, you fight differently. How many of you can resonate with that? When you love deeply, you fight differently. You know, I still remember when I first started, I was doing this business part-time. But when I came to this convention, when I saw that life can be changed, every day without fail, I never go home until I have 2 to 3 appointments each day, each night. At 6 o'clock, I will leave my office on time. I'll be out looking for people. Alright, and many a times my mom came out at 12 midnight looking for me. She's like, where's my daughter? She's like wondering, where did I go? Did I get kidnapped? And I remember when I first started, they tell me to write 100 names. Do you know in those days where you only have a handphone, it's not easy to write 100 names? And I remember I have a stash of name cards and people that I do not know, I do not even know them, and obviously they wouldn't know me. And when I call them, I say, do you remember me? I tell them, of course you won't remember me. You have too many people to remember. You know, I'm this, you know, so honestly, when I decided to succeed in New Skin, I do whatever it takes to make it in this business. And I'm sure that all of you are willing to do that, right? Yes or no? For the people that you love? So my encouragement to you is don't just work for money. Don't just work for money. Don't just work for treat. Don't just work for title. Work for the people that you love. Work for the people that you love. It's not that we are fearless. Honestly, just now as I walked out from the stage, I think my body temperature almost reached 0. No lah. My hands are as cold as ice. No, but for the people that you love, all right? So it's not that we are fearless, but we are faithful. We are faithful to the people that we love and faithful to the promises that we make to them. Yes or no? So we can be slow, but we will never give up. Okay? And love gets us started, but purpose keeps us going. So, you know, one important thing is it's important to actually find our God-given purpose and our God-given potential. You know, I always like this saying, it's not what you achieve, but it's who you become. How many of you agree that? It's not what you achieve, but who you become. Can I encourage all of us to be an overcomer? Can we? To overcome procrastination, overcome fear. I always held this word deeply in my heart. If I quit easily, if I just quit, I can quit anywhere I go. So quitting is never, ever an option, especially when I know that I can change the life of my family. The best part of this business is not just the money, the lifestyle. I think it's really who you become, the character building, and the personal development. All right? We all know that everything alive grows. Yes or no? Just like a plant. They grow towards sunlight. And when you grow, you feel alive. The greatest fulfillment is when you know that you are progressing. Yes? You know, for the old friends who know me, honestly, when I first started New Skin, I was very unlikable, all right? Very arrogant. And some people ask me why, because at 1.75 meter, I cannot see anybody. Chinese say, 目中无人, right? And I tell you, I love to complain. I don't know if it's a Singapore thing. You know, we complain about a lot of things, all right? To understanding what is the power of gratitude. And when I first started, I don't really like people. I find that people are very challenging, very hard to understand. They say they want, but they don't do anything about it. Do you feel the same as me? And it's very mind-boggling to me. All right, to today, really loving for people and caring for people. And this is the best gift that ST has given me. And I just want to assure you that when you grow, your business will grow. When you become more confident, you will attract the confident people. When you become more positive, you will attract the positive. And when you become stronger, you will attract the stronger people. It must start from you. All right, so you know, in those days, I keep coming back to system, keep coming back to narrow the gap, keep coming back to learn and relearn from all the ST leaders. And what I really love most is that in this journey, in ST, not only you achieve success, you also achieve significance. You know, success is what you get, but significance is what you give. How beautiful this business that you can achieve both success and significance, right? Yes. So when I found this place where I want to be, I tell myself there's only one way, which is to succeed. All right? And many a times, we feel that we are not good enough. How many of you felt this way? That sometimes you feel that you're not good enough. I can't really see. Can you raise your hands higher? While the rest feel that you're superb. Let's give them a big round of applause. No matter how you see me, sometimes I still feel that I'm not good enough. I guess it's human nature. But I just want to encourage us that you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfect to make an impact. Really. You just need to be real. Yesterday, in all the recognition, I see all leaders, from Elvis to sharing how humble his background is. He calculates everything from the price of a banana. From the ticket, he said to become a COE, he need to fry 100 years of banana. Right? Very humble beginning. We see Mr. Yap, he said he's very introvert, I can tell you. I'm the one who know him very, very long. If he don't talk, he will not talk. So, you just have to be real. And, really, God made all of us an original masterpiece. None of us is a copy. Sometimes in this journey, we feel that, we need to look better first. We need to look younger. I need to speak better. I need to speak like Nicholas, right? Can we give Nicholas a big round of applause? We need to lead better. We need to lead like somebody else. I want to be like this leader. But I just want to tell you that you are enough. You are enough. You are enough, really. Your story, your past, your pain, it's actually your power. When I first joined New Skin, or even before I joined New Skin, I actually feel very inferior. I know that a lot of you probably cannot believe that. I feel very inferior because I grew up in a one-bedroom HDB, and in Singapore, this is 0.001% of Singapore population. Most people think that Singaporeans are pretty affluent, well-to-do, but I was the poor Singaporean demographic. I feel so embarrassed. I don't even dare to tell people that I don't have a father. I don't even dare, all right, to tell my boyfriend then where I live. That was how inferior I was. Even being tall, I felt inferior. Because when you're tall and fat, it's not a good combination. And little did I realize that my past, my story, and my pain is my power in this business. You know something? Authenticity is magnetic. Being authentic, being real. Being real. And people don't like to follow perfect leaders. They follow real ones. Don't you think so? So, be daring. Be daring in your faith. Whenever I meet people and they ask me what I do, I say I help people to look 10 years younger, feel 10 years younger. And the first impression is, wow. Really? All right? Be daring in your faith. Be daring in your laughter. Every time before I arrive, my laughter arrives first. Though, when I laugh, every time when it's captured, I felt it's so not ladylike. But I guess, when you are daring, when you're authentic, it attracts, right? And be daring, all right? Be daring in your struggle, because we all do. And you never know that when you bare your heart, when you bare your soul, that is the power in you. All right, so I just want to encourage you that just be yourself. You don't need to be somebody else, and I can't be anyone else. You know, the first night when I admire Angela on the stage, I tell myself, no matter how many tiami I eat, I will never reach her size. But that doesn't matter. We are all different flowers in a garden, right? We all bloom differently. And when you show up as yourself, you give others the permission to do so as well. Just be you. You are more than enough. All right? So, you know, I really encourage you. All right? And as we close this convention, I would like to encourage you to anchor your courage, not by sight, but by faith. All right? I'm sure after these 3 days, we are all very inspired. Yes? All right? Not only we are inspired, we have to go back ignited. All right? We have to ignite our dreams. And sometimes there will be seasons where you feel that maybe the progress is a little bit slow. And sometimes you feel that others are like overtaking you. Why they are on stage and not you yet? All right? And at times you feel that your prayers are not really answered. But I would like to encourage you to hold on to hope. All right? To hold on to your faith, even though sometimes it's like the size of a mustard seed. All right? Hold on to your faith. And one thing you must remember, delay doesn't mean denial. Do you get me? When it's delayed, it doesn't mean it is denial. There is a perfect timing for everything. And what I need to do is to be faithful. All right? To be faithful. I like this word. Hope is not passive. It doesn't mean that when I say hopeful, I'm passive. But hope is powerful, right? All right? And hope is not wishful thinking. All right? Hope is not wishful thinking. All right? Hope is, what do you see on the screen? Hope is confident trust. All right? In the last 25 years, ST has been committed to the success of everybody. Really. So, you know, whenever you're in the marketplace, whenever you feel down, whenever you feel worn down, whenever you feel, you know, doubtful of yourself, always come back to ST. Even when the whole world don't believe in you, ST will always believe in you. And I would like to encourage everyone, all right, to be brave, to be courageous. You are here not just to make a living, all right? You are here to change the destiny of a family, to change the life of your family. You are the chosen one, okay? You are the chosen one. You are not here just to play small, all right? But you are here to shine, yes or no? Yes. Yes, you should give yourself a big round of applause. You're here for a reason. You're chosen, all right? You're chosen to be the one to shape the destiny of a family. I know, sometimes we have fear. So do I, so do everybody. But your purpose and your love is bigger than your fear. All right, so I would like to leave you with this. All right, be daring to fight for the people that you love. Be daring. All right. When I was greatly challenged in the journey, I look at my mom and I tell myself, when she never say it's hard, when she never say that her life is hard, even when she take on 3 jobs, I have no reason and no right to say that it's hard. All right? And be brave. All right? Be brave even when it's hard. and stay true and stay faithful to your dream, even though the rest of the world want you to conform to them. All right, so with that, I see you on the stage in the next convention. When we recognize the success, can we turn to the one next to you and say that we make a promise? I see you on the stage. All right, we make a promise to the one next to you. All right, we see you in the January convention. We hug each other on the stage. We celebrate each other's success. Because we have the ST DNA. We know that we are never alone. And it's a promise. It's a promise. All right? And like what Bang saying, we will send the message out, right? We will send the message to our loved one that trust me, you can leave your future in my hands. And I will do whatever it takes to get there. All right, so I just want to assure you that ST love you from the bottom of our heart. All the leaders at the front are fighting side by side with you. And not only these 25 years, but we're going to build a lasting legacy where we see everybody get there. So with that, I would like to end my sharing today. God bless you.